This exquisite flower is from a granadilla plant. It's also called a passion fruit, and it grows on a vine. This one's creeping along my fence. I planted it last year from a cutting, and it survived the winter, but it has not set any fruit. So I'm busy trying to figure out what's going on. This is where a flower had been growing. You can see down here the flower is attached to this part. Oh, it just smells so glorious. So what's been happening so far for the last probably month is that it has made loads and loads of flowers, but then the flowers just all drop off. So I've been doing quite a bit of research trying to figure out how to amend my soil. We have extremely sandy soil here, not quite beach sand, but it needed a lot of nutrients added, which I have been doing. And this is a peach tree that I planted probably the year before, and that's just growing beautifully. So we've definitely been adding a lot to the soil. Recently added some magnesium in the form of Epsom salts. I've added some ground up bone meal, and also a lot of compost tea. And then I have a little composter over in the far end of my veggie garden, and I've added compost that I've made. So I'm just hoping that this will start showing some improvement. This is the stem, so that looks pretty healthy, and the fact that it is setting a lot of flowers and it keeps growing gives me hope. But I just need to figure out why these flowers are not setting into fruit. So please join me on this adventure and we'll see if we can figure it out. If any of you have some suggestions, I would love to hear from you. And I sure wish I could add a bottle of scent, because this is one of the most exquisite flowers, definitely the most amazing smell in my garden. The other thing that I have done is I've actually taken a paintbrush and pollinated flowers, just to make sure, because we do not seem to have a lot of pollinators around. We have had a few bumblebees, and I have hardly, actually I think I've seen 4 or 5 honeybees the whole summer. This is a lime that's right next to it, and the lime has produced quite a lot. We've been picking limes, and we do see small bees on the lime. I think they probably are kind of a solitary bee perhaps, but we're definitely struggling with the pollinators. One of the things that I added, I have a wall of moonflowers along here, so we do get flowers at night, and they just open, these ones open up for 12 hours. They open up late in the evening and are closed by the morning, so perhaps there are some nighttime pollinators that are coming as well that I'm not seeing. But and they seem to be doing pretty well. They are setting and making seeds, which the seeds are busy maturing. You can see these big pods, so I know that those are setting seeds, so they must be getting nighttime pollinators. But no answer yet on why we have no granadillas.